गुड आफ्टरनून। मतलब ये थोड़ा स्ट्रक्चर होगा कि ये पूरा इंटरव्यू टाइप नहीं रहेगा, ये जैसे नॉर्मल कॉन्वर्सेशन रहती है। फॉर एग्जांपल एक
हम्म,
सीनियर के साथ या फिर एक जो भी शेयर कर रहे हैं ऑडियंस उनके साथ। तो फॉर एग्जांपल मैं ऑडियंस को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा हूँ, ऐसे आप समझ सकते हो। तो जो भी ऑडियंस के
ओके।
मैं आपको ये करके आप शेयर कर सकते हो आपका एक्सपीरियंस एंड आपकी जो भी लर्निंग्स है उस क्वेश्चंस में से।
ओके।
यस। सो पहले आप आपका इंट्रोडक्शन या फिर जो भी आपका बैकग्राउंड है शिप में क्रूज में एंड अलग अलग क्यूजन्स में आप
ऑलराइट।
वो आप स्टूडेंट्स को दे।
ओके। सो बिल्कुल। So hi everyone, and myself Ashish Tripathi, and I have been chef for a number of years now. I have started my career in 2004, and my first job was at Marriott International Group of Hotels in Mumbai. And after that, I have done some interviews, and I got selected for the cruise liners. And my first company was Norwegian Cruise Line, and have joined there as a cook. And after that, I have changed so many companies. Like I've been working from bigger ships to the smaller ships to the luxury to the ultra luxuries and luxury yachts. So my experience have been like that, and I have been around the world, and I have worked with various cuisines, especially in Mediterranean, Italian. Then overall, it's like what we call in India, it's continental. And basically, there is no such thing called continental chef or cook for them. So in India, yes, we do follow.
ओके।
Similarly, like what we have, how we call merchant navy. Anyways, there is no such navy called merchant navy. It's just like cargoes, vessels, you know. But in India, the things are different. And yeah, it's been a long journey, and I have worked with Region Seven Seas cruises, Thompson cruises, Seabourn, which are ultra luxury yachts, and still it's going on. And after COVID, I came back like before COVID started, so I came back 2019 December 14. So since from then I am here, and I have been working in Haryana as a head chef, Gurgaon. And yeah, so this is my culinary experience so far.
So like coming back to your ship experience in different uh, companies that you told just now. So like
Hmm.
there are many people in a ship to for the staff to manage and also to create authentic and delicious cuisines for like every day. Need to keep the consideration of all the members. So how did you manage to uh, not only just to create authentic and different cuisines each day, but also to respect each other ideas, because we have different ideas and we need to experiment daily.
Yes. So basically, in ship, it's work like that. Excuse me. So you have in hotels and in ship, it's totally different. Anywhere in land and at sea, it's totally different because you have a certain number of people and guests
Hmm.
24/7, and the operation works 24/7 because it starts from morning breakfast, then it goes to lunch, then it goes to high tea. High tea is also known as evening tea in India. After high tea, it's again dinner. After dinner, it's again late night buffet. So this all process runs throughout 24/7. So the customers go back, the new customers come in, the customers go back, the new customer comes in. So this rotation never breaks, and this is the thing, it's going continuously. So especially for this big operation, you always have the plans, like how you do mise a plan in kitchen before starting any soup recipe or before starting anything. So you have to be organized. So in ship, that is one of the thing what you learn a lot, organization, because this operation doesn't stop. It only stops when ship come out of the water for their maintenance and for the work that is called dry dock, and that is for after 2 years. It is compulsory now to have dry dock done. Otherwise, this operation is never unstoppable. So what you do, so you are always, there are teams and always there are chefs, and the hierarchy is like from lower to the top, and then it has been distributed according to your position. Like sometimes if you are a CDP, so you are a station in charge. If you are a sous chef, you are a whole galley in charge, or a restaurant in charge. And if you are ex sous, you have all sous chefs under you, then CDPs under you, then you are CDC, chef de cuisine, then you have, that you are number two in command, and then you, of course, you have executive chef. So like I said, there is a team, and nothing has been, you can't achieve anything without team. So you need to have a good team. You need to have a good and educated and professional team. Like what you say, they know the things.
Yes.
If you're if you're telling them, see, you can have a team, a big team, but your team is not professional. So no use of that team. you know you have to have a good team. Of course, you need teaching, guiding, guidance,
Hmm.
so you can make them a real soldiers. But at least they should have a knowledge that this is a gun. At least they know that this is a gun. Of course, we will teach them how to fire it.
Yes, yes.
But if someone don't know even this is a gun or this is a bullet, so you need to have the basic idea clear.
Hmm.
And of course, company to company, it's always like that. The SOPs of some companies are different, then another company SOPs are different, then another company. Of course, you learn the system, that is fine. That will take you like how many, maybe a 2 weeks cycle.
Hmm.
So yes, but you need to have, your basics should be clear. If chefs tell you, okay, Ashish, go in the walk-in fridge and get me some broccoli, you should know what broccoli is, and you should know how broccoli looks like. You know,
Hmm.
so these are like basics. If someone tells you, okay, go there and get me some button mushrooms, so you should know what is button mushroom. You know, Okay, if we'll ask you get chanterelle or get a morel, of course nobody knows what is morel mushroom. Once you see it, then it's fine. But yes, so the like you said, the question, coming back to the question, so it is like that. If you are in charge of breakfast,
Hmm.
so or you are working in breakfast, so the shuffling in the cruise industry or in the cruise kitchen is not like today you're working in this section and tomorrow you're working in that section. No, it's not. It doesn't work like that. Of course, you have to replace. You get replaced when some new person come. You get a proper handover.
Hmm.
So so you have at least 1 week. You can be. You will follow his schedule. Like you will be his shadow. You will
Hmm.
follow him. You will see what time he go to pick up the stores, what he's getting, what he start. You have recipe books, you have guidance, you have pictures. Then he will tell. So you are always. So you get the proper handover, and the operation doesn't get disturbed. It's not like a new person coming to the ship and you just put him there. Okay, let's start working. Of course, he's blind. He don't know anything.
Hmm.
you know and ship is not like a small place. It's a huge sailing hotel.
Yes.
So you will not even find where is executive chef office. You will not find where is butcher, and where is vegetable prepper, and where is sauce station, where is rosetier. So this works like that. And then you have the set cycle for 14 days. You follow that for 14 day cycle. Every day the menu get changed,
Hmm.
and then you get used to it. So that's how it works in ships, and it's very exciting and challenging.
Yes. Like it is also mostly most of the chef are recommended to like explore the cruise life also once, at least in their tenure,
Yes.
job tenure, to
Yes,
have.
because yeah, it's a great experience. Like I said, organization. You learn organization there.
And also, the next question is related to this for organization. For example, if there is also limited space in kitchen or any other department, so how do you like balance the creativity and also to have the minimum food wastage for in to manage everything in very little space? To, for example, in India, there is also a problem of spaces, and also how you need to keep the kitchens and the different sections organized. So how did you manage to keep this in sync?
Uh, what I got your question is you're asking me about the food wastage, food prep, and the kitchen layout.
Yes,
How it is. Yeah,
yes,
that's the question.
yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
See, in cruises, if you are comparing with if you're asking me about the cruise line kitchens and the kitchens here in mm, uh, hotels, or small hotels, bigger hotels. So
Mm,
in cruise line, the kitchens are actually nice. and they are big, they are not like small or congested.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you sometimes like in the smaller ships, if you work, you have challenges that the kitchens are smaller, but still they are like totally nicely segregated, on the side, because everything has been done by the plans.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the proper layout. So the fryer is near to the hot plate, and plate is near to the grill, and on the back of you have a salamander, or
Yeah.
you have a oven. So it's totally organized, and everything has even it's small, but it is organized. See, in the first thing is that if you have a bigger space and your space is not organized, chefs are running from this point to that point, because here you have a grill on point A, and point B you have a oven which is maybe around 20 meters or 30 meters away, and you have a dish in the menu where you have to grill it and then you have to put it in the oven. So this is all zigzag and crossing. It can't work like that. So that's why this is designed like that way, that when you have hot plate, you have a griller, or fryers. These all hot stuff are on one side, so you don't cross any other, because when it's busy time, so you can't run here and there, and then you are carrying something, it is hot, and somebody's coming from that side, and in busy time, everybody is in rush. So accidents, the chances of accidents become like very high. Somebody can get injured, somebody can, you can waste the food. And yes, when you're coming to the point of food wastage is totally it is the responsibility of, from the lowest to the highest person in the hierarchy, especially as a chef.
Mm-hmm.
See, there are so many. So it is like you have to treat hospitality industry like as like your home.
Mm-hmm.
You don't waste things at your home. I
Yeah.
don't waste 1 liter of milk in my house, because it's cost money. Yes, everything is money. So you have to take this very seriously. Doesn't matter you are a assistant cook, you are a cook, you are a helper, or you are higher in the hierarchy. So
Mm-hmm.
it is each and everyone's responsibility in the kitchen to take care. Yes, there are if it is spoiled or rotten, of course you have to throw that away, but you are wasting it intentionally, or okay, who cares? If you have this feeling, who cares, of course there will be a wastage, but you have eyes on the top. Because as I have learned, sometimes from the time I was cutting capsicum,
Mm-hmm.
it is an example with me. So I was cutting it like this, and I was throwing the part away and this and that. So I have learned it from that time, and my chef came, Ashish, hey Ashish, this is not the way how you cut, because the wastage is coming more. So he showed me once, like this is, and this will be used in the soup, or this will be used in the stock. So you try to use each and every part of that, even it's a vegetable, even it's a meat or fish, whatever it is. Very few things go to the garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Your production must be, if you have a if you have a dinner number of 800 people, of course you have to see the menu, and you have to see the dishes. Okay, if I'll give you example of in India, our Indian menu. So if you have nice you have a snacks of chicken tikka, you have mutton chami kebab, you have tandoori prawns, and you have, so it's basic, it's the first thing. If you have a nice prawns and mutton, and mutton seek kebab, of course your chicken will go less. People will go more into the prawns. Wow, tandoori prawns, so this is the menu planning. So when you do the menu planning, so the chefs and the team and the sous chefs and CDCs, they work and they see that how it works, how much production we need to do. You can't produce over. If you have the party of 800 people, you have to work accordingly. If your snacks is running too much, so of course your main course will be consumed less, because people are drinking and eating. So if they are heavy already in the starters, so of course then you have less preparation to make for your mm, main courses. So this is how you do the menu planning, and this is how it works. But this is for all the chefs who are learning and who want to join the who want to be a good chef. A good chef is always a person who who actually care about his equipments,
Hmm.
his kitchen, and all the ingredients what he use, because this is his bread and butter. And he have, like I said, see, I wanted to be a soldier, so that's why I'm trying to, I wanted to be a part of army. So that's why I always try to give example of army. So see, if you are a army personnel, and if you're in borders, so you know what things you need to take care of. You need to take care of your bulletproof jacket, you need to take care of your helmet, you need to have your gun which is ready to fire anytime, your bullets are there, you have a backup. So it's same thing. You, in a kitchen, because you are a soldier, you are a fighter, because everything is related to chefs, and the whole world is moving around for the food. What you and me are doing, this is the cycle. So everything comes, and it's around food. So
Yes.
that's why you need to, as a chef, doesn't matter your position, you need to be like this way.
So, related to that, for example, if any guest are consuming different kind of varieties of foods as per that backgrounds, and whatever the suggestions that they have for the team members, they're implementing and they're serving for the guest. For example, if the request of the guest hasn't been fulfilled, means if the menu is something different and if the guest wants something different, how did you tackle such situations?
See, first of all, you can't say no in hospitality. No is no word. You need to have, or you need to find the solution for that.
Yes.
So I've been a sous chef for a long time, so I have been in charge for the buffets and mm, you know restaurants. So in buffet, especially if you're working in a buffet, so buffet, what happens? People come, and so there are, right now in the world, there are things happening, like so many people are allergics, especially abroad. People are allergic to lactose, people are allergic to gluten, people are allergic to seafood, shellfish.
Hmm.
So this is the most important thing, you have to take care of the allergens. So of course, if they want gluten, right now what is happening, even in the any star properties, so when you put a food in the line, and the name tag is there, it shows it's gluten free, it's vegetarian, the
Hmm.
signs.
Yep.
So because right now, because doctors are telling, try to avoid gluten, maida and all stuff. So when you see, once a customer comes to you, hey chef, can you help me out, I'm vegan, I can't so if you are vegan, and I see that person next time in the buffet, so I automatically know that, hey, hello Mr. Patrick, nice to see you. So I have something nice vegan for you today in the menu, and I have prepared this. So these are the ways. So they will also feel very special, and they will feel, wow, there are people who are taking care. Because as I told you, in cruise, in hotels, what happen? You go for a dinner, you eat dinner, you pay the charges, and you come back home. Yes,
Hmm.
but in the ships, it's totally different, because the guest is gonna stay with you for 7 days. If you have the cycle of 7 days, if he is there for 14 days, he will stay with you for 14 days. If he's doing or he or she is doing a world cruise, so world cruise is for 3 months. So imagine 3 months you have a person. So it is actually a home for
Yes.
them, for us. It's a home for everyone. Anyways, the full form of hotel is home away, home away from home. That is hotel. House of texture and less luxuries. So this how it works, and you need to focus as a manager, as a supervisor, or as a chef. If you are on the like a barbecue or on the grill, where the guests can have see you and have words with you, you are preparing pizza live to the restaurant. So yes, and you can see, okay, he wants no mushroom in his food. So these are the things you need to remember. And this is called like going extra miles. So this is your job, and I know you are paid for doing this, but you are, even your supervisor is not there, and hey Mr. Patrick, or hey Mr. Shresh, oh, I know your requirement is you are vegan or whatever it is. So as doing that, it's a good gesture actually. So
Hmm.
it means you are professional hotelier, because nowadays the kitchens are being like more into the life. the customers can see what is happening in the kitchen.
Hmm.
The food is prepared hygienically. If there is like mess, no. Right now, this is the trend, and customer want to see the
Hmm.
food coming out of the kitchen, what is actually happening there, and how it looks, how's the hygiene, how's everything.
Yes.
So this is how it is. So yes.
So, for example, if like many other chefs are also starting from lower position and they have the desire to like upgrade into fast hotels and also to eventually explore the cruise life, and few chefs are continuing in the cruise jobs, or few come back to the home countries and start to lead the higher positions. So, like, what is the like management and the team management skills or the techniques that you follow to have a good management team?
See, it's very important to be a good leader. you know if
Hmm.
you are a good leader, of course automatically your team will perform,
Hmm.
and they will give 100%, and you are their role model.
Hmm.
You have to be their role model, and you have to focus on this, that your steps will reflect your leadership qualities. So
Hmm.
as I spoke previously, that in ships, and from ships, if you come back and you wanted to start or work here in for Taj, Oberoi, or wherever, five-star properties.
Hmm.
So of course you have learned, if you have learned the skills over there, because in cruise you have the teams are bigger.
Hmm.
If you're especially if you're working for bigger ships, bigger companies like Norwegian and Royal Caribbean, and nowadays all the ships are coming like more than 5,000 passenger.
Hmm.
So two and a half thousand plus crew members. So you have big team to always manage. Of course there are not everyone is same there. You have some rotten apples, of course, there with your team, in your team. So
Hmm.
you have to deal accordingly with them. You have to keep your team motivated, and you have to do the trainings. You
Hmm.
have to, the punctuality, the SOPs, whatever's according to the company, what are the SOPs, you have to follow those SOPs, and which should reflect in your team, that proper grooming, hygiene,
Hmm.
USPH standard at all time, FIFO you have to use all time. I'm talking about kitchen.
Yes.
And yes, so you have to follow all this thing, and you can be a good manager if you show and if you set examples.
Hmm.
So if you are doing a right thing, of course your automatically your team will follow and do the right things.
Hmm.
If you are lazy, or you are saying, oh, who is wearing gloves, so of course your team will also think like that way. Oh, chef is handling the ready to eat food without gloves, so
Hmm.
I can also do that. you know and if you're going to point them, they can also ask, they can also reply to you that, hey, listen, chef, you was also not wearing, you was cutting lamb, but you was not wearing, so this is not a right. So that's why I told you that we need to, supervisors have to set example by themselves,
Hmm.
doing the right thing, doing the correct thing. And then of course you can ask and demand this from your team if you are doing the right thing.
Hmm. Yes, sure. This will help the like upcoming hotel management students and as well as the helpers who gonna like climb up in the upper
Yes, who want to achieve more, who want to be someday a good chef, a sous chef, or in charge of a restaurant or a buffet, or a fine dining.
Hmm.
So yes, if you are thinking that way, you need to keep your motivation high. You need to learn things. You need to always learn good things from whoever it is. Even it's a junior, your junior, if he have good qualities, you have to follow, you need to accept those. If your seniors, whatever good qualities, your chefs, so you have to accept those qualities. So actually this will help you out to learn and achieve more in your career, and you can be a good manager or a good chef.
Yes, for sure. Like this was the most like covered in all the areas of the cruise life, and also how a like a junior or a intermediate chef can be totally a professional one.
Yes.
Yes. So thank you for like answering all the queries. If you want to share anything else also, you can share if that has been covered in the question.
No, I think you have covered. We have actually covered almost everything.
Yes.
And yes, this is it. If people are there to see their career, it's a very good industry if you
Hmm.
work.
Hmm.
And to be a chef, it is, it's an honor, because everyone calls you, hey chef, hey chef, hey chef. Chef, what is in the menu? If you are in the restaurant, if you're passing by, the customer greets you. You're wearing a tall hat, nice white apron. So
Yes.
it's a nice job, and you can see world. If you wanted to join cruise industry, yes, that is one of the very lavish industry right now, and this business is growing like no tomorrow.
Hmm.
Companies are coming with new ships, the bigger ships, the luxurious ships, and you can see the world while earning the money and getting nice experience. So I think yes, if the new people are there and they're listening to me, this will be my suggestion to them, that they should come and they should join. And now you can see and learn so many techniques, because they use sous vides and this and that. Cookings are there. You can see the nice equipments,
Hmm.
which are not easily available in India. And right now in India also, in hotels, you can see very nice and lovely products and machineries. But
Hmm.
still, here you will see in few kitchens, there it is like very common. And you will see, you
Hmm.
can see buffalo choppers, slicers, and this and that. And you can see and learn. If someone's ask you, what is you have you seen or worked with that equipment, and you can say very comfortably yes. So
Hmm.
yes, so cruise industry is, it's a good one. And yes,
Yeah.
all the best for the future, for all the students who ever listening to me. And hopefully maybe I'll see your interview someday in YouTube.
Yeah.
And I have seen that IHM Gurukul is right now one of the best colleges. So
Yes.
whoever the students, and I know Chef Dheeraj Bhandari personally also. He's a very good chef. He has been to the cruise industry and he have a very good knowledge. So
Yes.
yeah, so
For
see
sure.
where he is. And yes. So yeah, very best of luck to Chef Dheeraj and team, and to IHM Gurukul.
Yes.
And hopefully everyone will grow
Yes.
and achieve what they want in their life.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for giving your time and all your guidance and sharing your experience with us. So we will also invite you once and also for any other topics that we want to cover. So for surely, thank you for giving your time.
No worries. I will be always there available. Just I need a little reminder. That's it. Thank
Yes.
you so much. Have a wonderful